October 21st, 1995.
We have an unidentified flying object.
What is the deal with UFOs? You know, they're spotted by the thousands. They've been acknowledged by both the United States government, the Russian government, the British government. There's a zillion videos. I mean, look at that. That's frickin' freaky. Now, as I've said before, I've never personally seen a flying saucer per se. Now, I have seen some strange lights in the sky. I have seen some falling stars and some different things, that's for sure. But no, I've never seen a flying saucer, so I don't know what to think. I mean, it's clear from these videos, there's something going on here. Now, the thing about the UFOs that's so weird is some of the things that they do, you know, they appear out of nowhere. They fly at thousands of miles an hour and make right-hand turns. I mean, they just do these things that don't really appear to be like a nuts and bolts, kind of like a mechanical flying thing. Almost like they're, you know, interdimensional, the way they act. And, you know, what's up with them? They say that they're the watchers. You know, they're just observing us, okay? It's been like, what, 60 freaking years, okay? Give it up. Do what you're gonna do. Do your worst. Attack us. Land. Do something. But sitting out there watching all the time, I'm not so sure that that's benign. You know? What are you guys doing? Because,
you know, like an example, let's say they're an advanced species. That's about the same thing as, like, well, when Western man landed on North America. Look what it did to the natives. I'm not so sure that aliens landing here would be a good thing. And you guys know that the nanosecond that those aliens landed and the doors opened, that God would be dead, right? Everybody would know that. And you know what else, too? Everybody would be, like, leeching on all of the alien technology, and all the science would just come to a screeching halt. Why would you invest $40 gazillion in some research thing when you could just ask the aliens? They'll tell you. I mean, after all, they flew here in some frickin' space saucer. They've been coming here forever. You know, it's all crazy, it's whack. And then, okay, here's another thing. People that say that they're like, you know, the thing comes down the road, it sprays them with a light, they get somehow sucked up and then they can't move. And then these alien bastards get in there and probe them. They do their rectum and they, you know, get saliva samples and blood samples, and the person just feels paralyzed. They just lay there while these aliens, you know, have their way with them. What are they doing there, you know? How come people aren't getting hacked up like those cows? Because a lot of times cows are getting hacked up. They find cows that are all dissected, you know, like with surgical precision. What are these UFO people doing? And then crop circles. That's another thing. Crop circles are freaky. I mean, let's face it, a bunch of them are fake. But sure, I mean, look at the design element. Man, that would be tough to create just on a piece of paper, much less a giant cornfield. So my feeling about it is, I think we should shoot at them. I think that they're probably bad. I think that you could mistake it for a drone. That's possible. Maybe some kind of triangular object flying through the air. I think that they should issue some kind of permit. You know, if you're alert to UFOs, you should be allowed to shoot at them. Now, I'm not exactly sure what kind of firepower you need to bring one of these bad boys down, but I'm thinking a 30-06 might do it. I don't know, something common, that would be great. I like that scene in the movie where the little Vietnamese man just fires off like a 1914 old blunderbuss and shoots down a cargo plane. That was great. Maybe we could shoot down one of those UFOs, right? The door opens, and then you get that scene in the movie where, you know, it's a little alien guy, and you get to go up and go, BAH! And punch him with your germ-infested fist, right? So the germs spread through their bodies and kill them. That would be good. That's what happened to the white people when they tried to colonize Africa. I mean, it's payback, right? So if we're not going to worry about, you know, the government, we're not going to worry about nuclear weapons, we're not going to worry about the environment or overpopulation or a gazillion other things, what we should be worrying about is how we're going to get along with these guys. I mean, what do they like? They like to watch us. You know, they're going to be in the sky watching us. They like that. I mean, we could be a tourist attraction. So the aliens from another planet could come here, pay a small fee, they get a full buffet, and they get to just watch us, right? Sometimes people would just pay like a reality show, but instead of cameras, it would just be an alien. They don't talk or anything. They don't interact. They're aloof. What they do is they just observe, right? There's no point to it. They're just observing. I mean, come on. They're coming down here to eat us, or they want our water, or maybe they want our gold. That's come up in the past before. Get us to mine some gold. I bet we've got some gold we could give them. Oh, wait a minute. There is no gold left. I mean, I get Star Trek had some rough edges. Sure, nobody went to the bathroom. You never see anybody mopping the floor. But I mean, come on. It was a great idea. And Kirk was just going around and banging all the alien chicks. What happened to the flying car? I figured everyone would be like wearing space suits by now.
It's almost like humanity has had their shot and they screwed it up. It's tricky, man. I mean, the world's beautiful. It's a glorious planet. But humanity just, I don't know. They couldn't handle it. I think that we lose lessons from generation to generation, and sometimes generations have to relearn really difficult lessons. The only problem is now people have like anthrax. And nuclear weapons. So those mistakes that are made by previous generations, like genocides and things like that, now they have a lot more consequences. It's going to affect a lot more people. That's okay though. Someone's handling it. There's someone there that's handling it. I'm sure there's a smart dude that's in charge. It's cool. Nobody's getting trigger happy. It's all right. You know, we're going to confront Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. You know, I've been there, man. When you're on a boat, when you look to one side, you see the lights. You look the other way, you see the lights. It's just a little alley. And they're sending some big ship over there. They're going to just sink one there. And all of a sudden, we're not going to have gas. I mean, it'd be so simple. It'll be a Bay of Tonkin thing, man. I can't believe they admitted that that was fake. Of course it was. It's all fake, man. It's all fake and manipulated. Well, that's the thing. That's what I think that we're heading into coming up here in a few months. I think they're going to have to do a false flag, take the pressure off. I don't think Obama could win an election, and in that case, they're going to have to do something. He's not going to give it up. Why do they need tanks in the United States? Who are they fighting against? What are all the bullets for? I mean, all these people getting frisked, they're not, Islamic bad guys. It's just gone crazy. And people are just accepting it. It's just one of those boiled frog things.
And you got to look at it from the aliens' point of view. Would you want humanity spreading across the universe? I mean, my God, we would just go around trashing the galaxy. That would be our main objective. I mean, it's like Star Trek, to seek out and destroy new worlds. That's how human beings are. But what would be kind of cool is maybe the Muslims could fly off in their spaceship, and maybe the Christians and the Catholics could each have their own separate spaceship, and everybody could just fly off to their part of the universe to follow their life's plan, right? And the universe is probably big enough if everyone, just travels in opposite directions. Maybe they won't bump into each other anymore. Maybe they won't, physically scalp each other anymore or sell them into slavery. Maybe they won't, put them in bondage by some kind of book that makes them feel bad about the way they are from birth, Maybe they could go into some outer space land where people could have their mind clear. That's possible. Maybe we could just, go to another planet